Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful that you were here. You guys, today I'm doing a video on just a channel message you need to hear right now. All right, so you guys are coming into this, you guys are becoming more professional in your lives. You are starting to realize that running your life like a business is having a lot of benefits, all right? And what I mean by that is like being able to achieve your dreams and being able to have your wishes out there and just wishing it every single time you see 1111 is not enough. That there are things you can be doing right now that actually are going to benefit you and bring you closer to the things that you want in life by understanding that you can have anything that you want. All right, for some of you this is, for some of you I'm actually seeing like you're going to be famous. All right, your big break is definitely sometime in the future, but there are things you can be doing right now that are going to prepare you for this time. There is divine timing when it comes down to this, because I'm seeing that, for whatever it is, the manifestation, if that is being famous, if that is being recognized, if that is something that you want to do, or say that you want to, be remembered for something in life, whatever your thing is, whether that's having a family, having a job, or, doing something. There is divine timing and orchestration in this, because there are things you need to learn that will prepare you for this moment, the ribbon cutting moment. And when that moment comes up, I want you guys to be ready and be prepared for it. And so for some of you who are working so hard towards that right now, maybe you didn't have the right training that you needed in order for you to be at that finish line. Because if you're at that finish line too soon, you know what happens when, you know, child stars are born, and look how sometimes their life is a little haywire sometimes, right? And so having that proper training and having that proper childhood, or having those proper experiences of learning how to be and do and learn and grow and meet people who truly genuinely appreciate who you are before you get this ribbon cutting moment, and you're in the stardom, or you're living in your manifestation. All I'm saying is that the things that you're doing right now are preparing you to be at that moment. And that moment is going to come up in the future, whatever this manifestation that you really want is. But you will receive this moment when you are actually prepared and ready for it. Okay? You are actually going to be prepared and ready for this moment at some time in the future. And that is when you're going to take a leadership role in your own life, and you're going to really be able to see that, oh, like everything really led up to this moment. Like all of these dominoes were aligned, and they all fell in unison, directly leading me to the place that I wanted to go, the place that I wanted to be, the manifestation that I wanted. And had this come any sooner, I wouldn't be able to be properly here. All right. Maybe you wouldn't be prepared for it. Maybe you wouldn't know what to say. All right. So say you were taking, language classes, all right? You were taking how to properly express yourself. And by the time you're famous, you have all of these interviews. Had you not done all of those years of language practice or lessons or whatever it is that you were doing, then you wouldn't have been able to excel in these interviews. You wouldn't have been able to excel with your voice. You wouldn't have been able to express the opinions and actually understand, what it is that you want to say, all right, during these times, okay? Or for example, like, say you are I'm actually saying like a lot of specifics for each and every one of you, but I'm trying to keep it general right now. Um, like if you're a singer, okay, if you're somebody who likes to sing, or if you're somebody who is creative with their voice, it's like learning how to be with your voice in order for you to excel at it down the line. You know what I mean? Like, were you just born into this, or you can have some fine tuning and learn a little bit and do a little bit, and be a little bit more business minded or savvy or something like that by the time you actually are down, by the time you're famous, by the time you're singing on stage for an audience. Like, how to book a venue, how to entertain a crowd, how to use your voice to really capture the audience, really heal the audience, and all sorts of those things. Or maybe you found out about spirituality along the way, and if you were famous before you found out about spirituality, maybe you wouldn't have been able to understand the importance of frequency and hertz and all of this stuff for, you know, your music, right? And how that changes people, and how that affects people, and how that affects, you know, our vibration and everything like that. All I'm saying is that the things that you want you back. And the reason you don't have it yet right now is because you're still kind of going through a little bit of training, and you still are experiencing some things that are going to lead you up into this point. This point is definitely happening, okay? It's already happened, all right? It's just in the future. It's literally already happened. It's just in the future. And so I want you to keep your head up and understand that what you're going through right now is preparing you for the things that you want, okay? And you're going to be able to really wish, okay? And this wish is going to be granted to you, just like a genie is granted, just like yesterday's video, just like the day before's videos, you know? And you guys, you just need to stay strong in your emotions, and stay strong with how you're feeling, and understand that sometimes things come with time, and you are aging like fine wine, and you are becoming a more emotionally mature, more emotionally intelligent, and you are learning things about psychology and human behavior and frequency and life and friendships and love and all of these things, okay? And most importantly, you are learning more things about yourself. And had you had this opportunity sooner, you wouldn't learn any of these things about yourself, okay? You would just be so busy all the time. And so understanding that sometimes we are on the right path, we are doing the things that we want to do, and we are experiencing the things that we want to experience, but it feels like we're missing out on something because we're not at that moment yet. But the moment is less than 1% of the whole thing, all right? Your journey of life is making up for 99.9% of it, all right? The goal is less than 1%, and I say that all the time because it's true. And so appreciating the journey and where you're at right now is going to be more beneficial for you, in understanding that you can be on the right path without receiving that manifestation right now. That you are on the right path, even if you haven't received that wish that you've been wanting for so long. All right, you guys, I'm just wanting you to know that you can hang in there. I love you so much, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much that I'm going to give you a big kiss. So, thank you so much for being here, you guys. I hope you liked this. Let me know in the comments below how you resonated with everything. Please subscribe if you have watched it this far, because I make daily videos, which means I'm going to see you tomorrow.